Hello everyone, welcome back to another First Impressions video, and today we're going to be going over Affliction Warlock. Full disclaimer before we start, just like Subrug, I don't have a whole lot of knowledge on Affliction Warlock. I have a little bit, but not a lot. I do want to get back into it, but yeah, just putting that disclaimer out at the start. Let's go ahead and get into the talents. What's changed talent-wise for Affliction Warlock? Inevitable Demise on the first row is now a new talent. Deathbolt is now gone. Which is obviously you can see on the right hand of the screen. It's Deathbolt is now an honor talent, which we'll get into that later. But what this is if you played Affliction Warlock in BFA, it was a Nazarite trait. They decided to bake it into a talent. Damaging an enemy with Agony increases the damage of your next drain life by 12%. This stacks up to 50 times. If I remember right, it was a pretty insane Nazarite trait, and then I think they nerfed it. But either way, regardless, it was pretty easy to interrupt. You just have to interrupt drain life. So I don't really particularly see this being incredibly useful for PvP, but that's just me. The next talent change, none of these four rows none of these three rows right here are actually anything new. But the fourth one in the level 40 row, Howl of Terror is now back. It replaced Demonic Circle because Demonic Circle was actually a talent, and that is now baseline. But Howl of Terror is now a talent. It is also a cast time, because I don't really remember it being a cast time. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, it's been so long. But yeah, apparently it's now a cast time. It's a 40-second cooldown. It's basically another fear. So yeah, I still think Moral Coil might be the way to go, but it could be somewhat useful, I guess, for battlegrounds. Next row, Dark Caller is now new. It replaced shadowy Shadow Embrace, I believe was a talent, and it got replaced with Dark Caller, and I guess have Shadow Embrace passive. Hopefully I got that right. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but yeah, it's really hard to remember everything. And that's it for the talents. Honor talents. What's new with the honor talents? I believe Soul Shatter is new. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but I believe that is new. I believe Malignant Affliction, which is obviously new because this is NYI. Unstable Affliction is no longer limited to one target, but deals 10% less damage. If your Unstable Affliction is dispelled, you instantly gain 15% haste for 10 seconds. So that's going to be very interesting. And I believe that's it for honor talents that are new, because I know the rest of these have actually been in game, I think. So that's it for the talents and honor talents. Now let's go over Spellbook. What's new? Curses. The curses are back. So that means Curse of Exhaustion. If you want to slow down a target so you can have a little bit easier way to kite, you can now do that. So you can just, like I said, put curses on people and slow them down, etc. Curse of Recklessness increases the enemy's physical damage done by 10%, but increases its physical damage taken by 5% for 2 minutes. Cursed enemies will ignore fear effects and refuse to flee from combat. So, anyways, I just don't see this being used in PvP compared to, like, obviously Curse of Exhaustion and all that. So, but yeah, that's a new curse. Curse of Tongues, which is going to be good against, obviously, casters. So, increases the cast time. And currently right now on Shadowlands Beta, everybody's haste is trash. So I got a little bit more because I'm wearing currently a legendary ring. But yeah, everybody starts off with 6%, and it feels freaking awful. Which I imagine this is probably going to be like live when everybody gets max level. Just like BFA, everybody's haste is trash, and it's going to feel awful. So anyways, moving on. Curse of Weakness, which gives you increases time between enemies' attacks, so I guess good against warriors, rogues, etc. Demonic Circle, which I told you guys is now baseline, which is very nice, although warlocks already have an insane toolkit, so this basically just gives them even more tools. At least as Destro. I don't know about Affliction. Let's see what else is there. Fel Domination is new. If anybody does not know, it takes forever. It takes like 9 years to summon pets now. Like, you can see the slow cast time. It's like 6 seconds just to summon a pet. Hunters are screwed over too. They currently have a 6-second res timer, which is going to hurt them in the long run. So if anybody kills your pet, yeah, expect to have a it's going to be rough for you. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be rough for you. But yeah, so this basically gives you an faster time to summon your pet. But of course, it's a 3-minute cooldown. But I'm sure by the time they kill your pet, it'll probably be back up again anyway. So maybe it won't be a huge issue. Everything else is pretty much still the same. So just as a refresher, curses are new, and demonic circle is now baseline. Affliction warlock. Deathbolt is pretty much like I said in honor talents. Malefic Rupture, I don't know if this is new or not. Like I said, don't get too mad at me. It's because I don't play a lot of Affliction locks. I don't exactly know for sure. But what it does is your damaging periodic effects erupt on the targets within line of sight and causes shadow damage. So this is what pretty much Malefic Rupture is like. And that's basically it. Summon Dark Glare. I'm not sure if this was actually baseline or not. I'm pretty sure it was. Unstable Affliction. I believe you could spam these on multiple targets, and now it is limited to one target unless you do that honor talent, which I was telling you guys about before. And Shadow Embrace, which was an honor talent before, is now baseline, it looks like. So I think that's it, guys. If I got anything wrong, I apologize. It's hard to remember everything. And this was Affliction Warlock. I'm looking forward to actually playing this in Shadowlands over Destruction, just because it would be nice to actually see a lot more Affliction locks again. Just, you know. So just as a refresher, Inevitable Demise is a new talent. Darkcaller, new talent. Howl of Terror, new talent. Deathbolt, not new, but it's an honor talent now. Malignant Affliction is now new. I don't know if actually Amplified Curse is actually new as well. I just noticed that. Forgot to add that. Demonic Circle, baseline, curses, new. And that should be it for Affliction Warlock. Let me know in the comment section down below if I got stuff right, because if I don't, I would rather people correct me in the comment section so people don't get confused. See you guys later.